do prefer to take the high road on these. In a world where things happen with time, it appears things get worse by the minute. Vast numbers of individuals are discontented with their lives. So many have no hope for the future. Some live in fear of what tomorrow may bring. Now, does the world promise anything good? I don't entirely agree the world promises anything good. Rather, period of difficulties, societal breakdown, possibly resulting to poverty and violence, impending plagues, diseases and hunger. Has it ever occurred to you why troubles keep escalating and things just keep getting tougher? It is important to know. The more you concentrate on the problems, the more weak and unstable they become. We develop personal beliefs about reality based on how we interpret the world and things around us, according to our personal or individual observations and experiences. Let's comprehend this and get it right with the law of displacement, which says, concentrate on the victory, not the problem, meaning you displace evil by the entrance of good. Listen, you have to believe that what you wished for will come through. The truth is, our belief control what is attracted to us. If that is the case, all you need to do is be optimistic, always. Maybe you're up to something you're not pleased with, a kind of life you never hoped for, conditions you never expected, things you never thought would happen may have happened to you. When it comes to think on this, remember, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. When you feel satisfied with your achievements, and it is step into failure, you just have to keep pushing and live life to the fullest. I know as well as you know you pass through difficulties. Don't forget, no one goes through life without difficulties. It's not been easy for anybody. Do not act like your case is different. You're not the first in those shoes. This is actually a point in life I call period of essential difficulties. It is an unwise attitude when you compare yourself with others. I can imagine life likened to a boat, unable to float in the presence of comparison. However, we don't live by comparison. The important thing to realize is your countless times better than others. When you take a deep look at yourself, there are 365 days a year, 8,760 hours a year. From these statistics, they can say things won't look up for you, not have despair. You're completely wasting your time when you stay passive all day, hoping for things to favor you. No condition is permanent, they say. Let me word that a bit different. Everything is temporal. Look it up, look it down. There's nothing permanent. You're not like everyone else, so don't expect to get things the way everyone else does. You're completely different. Things will definitely look up to you, but you don't stay there, staring at yourself in the mirror. What can I say to let you know? Your waiting is your work, your hope, your hustle, your patience, your grind, your fall, your courage. Listen, your pain will be your spine when you apply the law of displacement, because things will get better. Thank you.